Now, for the prize, who can do that? Who can do that? Come on. Come on. Come on. Okay.
Do you want me to like sing the song?
No, you don't have to sing it. Just
Okay.
Yay. Okay, here you go.
Oh, really?
This is yours. There you go. Okay, you guys probably all know the Cup song. This is kind of old too, I guess, and like kind of last year. Wait, let's go back here. I'm sorry. I think I have to do this. Wait 1 second. I'm not going to play this whole thing. I'm just going to play parts of it to show you the 3-act structure in it. If you remember, what's the name of this singer? Anna. She starts off. I guess she's making rolls or biscuits in the back of a restaurant, and now what's the story here? There's a story behind this video. Does anybody know what the story is? What they're trying to show you here. Is it just a song? No. It's a story of a relationship. Every good story is a story of a relationship between characters. And here she's making this, and I think hold on a second here. Aha, okay. I'm going to stop that real quick. She's doing all this hard work in the back, and she's looking up, and this is what she sees. Okay? My theory is this is a love story. This is the object of her affection right here. This guy sitting, and I might be wrong, but this is my idea. Now, she goes further. Let me get to the fun part. There she is. I like the other cook with the drumsticks. Yeah. So again, now we're going into Act 2 because she's taken her journey out into the dining area. Okay, let me go back here real quick. I missed it. Okay, here he is again. Okay, and if you watch this video, she's kind of like blithely walking past everybody else, but this guy, she kind of studies what he's doing. Okay, so and then again, we're still on our journey. We're still on Act 2. I'm going to take you. I know you. I like that table of 4 people doing that, but I'm not going to show that because you've seen it before. Okay. Well, wait a second. Here it is. Okay, these guys are great. Or table 3. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, end of Act 2. She's going back into the kitchen. But there's a look that she gives in Act 3 as well. Hope I didn't miss it. No, I didn't. Okay. Okay, the rolls are done. Now she looks out at him, okay, and then she goes out the door, and that's it, and that's the end. I don't know why, because the rolls are done, I don't know why she walks out. Probably not a good idea for her to do that. But anyway, but you see the 3-act structure is what I was trying to explain to you. That's even in music videos, there's a 3-act structure. And also, you can do 3-act structure at any time. You can do 3-act structure on your calculus exam. Do you know that? And this is again I'm only giving you advice. I'm not necessarily giving you good advice. But here's how you do it on your calculus exam, okay? At the beginning of the calculus exam, when you're taking it, you have to reveal a little flaw to the professor. And the flaw could be that you transpose your letters somehow, okay? So he picks up on that little flaw, okay? And then you go into Act 2, and it just gets worse and worse. I mean, you start using Mayan numerals, okay? And then you use Phoenician numerals. And then you're trying to convey to him that you're a time traveler during your calculus exam, all right? But you don't write on the calculus exam, I am a time traveler, because we don't do that in the movies. It's called subtext. We have to hide everything, okay? So anyway, and then at the end of Act 2, you finally realize that you see the letter V on the exam. And yes, I am a cavalier. And I have to fight with resolve to get through this. And all of a sudden, you're solving these. What do you solve in calculus? I don't know. But you're solving these problems. Okay, you're solving these problems, and all of a sudden, you find the most amazing, genius answer to the last question, and your professor's reading it and he's covered in flop sweat. He's gone through this whole journey, and finally, it's dawned on him that here is a genius. And A+, okay? And that's how you do it on your calculus exam, and no problem at all. Okay. Anyway, let me. How many of you have seen this movie? Great movie. One of the other things we have to do in movie making is give the character an arc. The character has to change. He has to overcome whatever flaw he has, so that at the end of the movie, he has succeeded, and you take this journey with him. In the King's Speech, he had a stutter. This is the King of England during World War II, and he had to lead his people, but he had a stutter. And how did he overcome that? And I'm going to play the point in the movie where you would say that he has overcome his stutter.
What are you doing? Get up! You can't sit there! Get up! Why not? It's a chair. No, that is not a chair. That is St. Edward's chair. People have found their names on it. Listen to me! Listen to you? By what right? Because I have a right to it. I have a voice! Yes, you do.
Great movie. But that shows the character arc of King George. Now, I talked about screenwriting being an act of engineering. And this really is true. This is what Hollywood wants you to do. The story arc has to go from order to chaos and back down. The main character has to have his own arc, and here it's in the red. He has to fight through the story arc. And then there are subplots. Usually subplot B is a love story. And then there are other secondary characters that have their own problems and have their own arcs. And if you can master all this, congratulations, you're on your way to Hollywood. And I just want to, real quick, you want to be a film producer, there are 3 pieces of software you can buy. You can make your own movie if you have a movie camera. And people do this. Here's what a screenplay looks like. This is what would be on the producer's desk. This one is one of mine. The first page is blank so that the producer can write notes on it. There are 2 fasteners in it. There's a 3-hole. Why would you only allow 2 fasteners in a 3-hole script? It's a trick now. It's a trick. Nobody knows. I'll tell you what it is. If you're an amateur and you put a fastener in the middle, they know you're an amateur. It's a giveaway. And it's true. That's really true. So you have to do it at the top and bottom. And also, they don't put a title page on. Never put a title page on. That's because they can do this on the title page, so they know that it's rejected. Okay. Anyway, now, grumpy cat again. Now, the good news. Okay, why am I doing this? Why am I beating myself against the head trying to get this sold? And here's the reason. You may say, my goodness, that's a low number. Why would that be interesting to you? This is what a screenwriter gets paid on the back end. You get a movie produced, you get 1.5% on the back end, which is after the movie's produced. When the box office receipts start coming in, this is what you get. And you say, well, you put all that work and effort into it. 1.5% is not that much. Imagine if you wrote the first script to Iron Man. All right? If you wrote just the first script to Iron Man, you get credit 1.5% for all sequels to Iron Man. Plus, you would get 1.5% of the box office total, domestic and international, 1.5% of DVD sales, 1.5% of all the merchandising. In the case of the Iron Man franchise, $3.2 billion total. You would get about $39 million for Iron Man. Okay? It sounds pretty good to me. Unfortunately, there aren't too many Iron Mans. Paramount made 9 films last year. They only made 9 films. One was Iron Man 3. It carried the other 8 films. Anyway, that's the take on screenwriting. So thank you.
Wow. All right.